Okay, and I'm recording. Hello everybody, welcome to probably a first for my channel. I'm doing a commentary video, just talking. I have been on a very long break, and that was because my family went on vacation and I went with them. So I pretty much halted my content creation stuff, which is why I actually started like shoving out like a bunch of TikToks earlier. A week ago.
Yo, that was great. Bro, you scared me.
I hear these guys over here. Hang on. There you go. Yeah, I've been gone. I'm doing kind of like a live commentary thing. Just for now. I wanted to stream, but unfortunately I caught a cold while I was gone, so I have not really got the voice for streaming, but I do have a little bit of energy in me to like record and just talk about what I've been up to and stuff. So anyways, hello everybody. I'm Rum. Or hey everyone, I'm Rum, I guess I should say. I wanted to just do like a basic like live commentary on like my gameplay and like what I've been up to. So like I said, I went on a break because my family went on vacation. It was for my sister's birthday. It was a very nice break. I actually really needed it, like from college, and from just like at home stuff. So it was a nice time that we spent. We went to a theme park that was out of town, so we left for about a week. I shoved out a bunch of TikToks for that event, but I also knew that those TikToks would help people playing BattleBit and get more people into looking at BattleBit. And unfortunately, while I was gone, well, I guess fortunately and unfortunately, while I was gone, they released an update, 2.2.3, I believe. I think it was like the update that I missed. But they added this new game mode that I'm playing right now, and a bunch of little like changes to some quality of life stuff. So for the first part, they added something for the squads, which is pretty nice actually. I think it's pretty cool now that you get to pick one of 4 or 3 squads. I think it's 4: recon, default, tactical, and vehicle. I guess 5 if you include the fact that there's 2 vehicle ones, one for tanks and one for helicopters and such. But oh, okay, I see how this game mode works now. Yeah, so it's a pretty cool concept for like just like the quality of life stuff, because it is annoying when you're on a squad and your whole team are snipers, and it's just like there's no point in a sniper being your squad leader, because like maybe they just keep spamming like respawn beacons where they're sniping, and it's far away from everything, so there's like no point in spawning on them or on the respawn beacon that they put for themselves. Or maybe they'll just keep spawning whatchamacallit, air supply drops for themselves and not for the team, and like that leaves you with, especially for my support mains out there, it leads you with like no points to build stuff, and it gets annoying pretty quickly. So I'm glad that they did the recon squad change. I'm glad that they have their own little option. But something that I think was a little unnecessary was the tactical. However, I will say that I think I understand why they added it. I don't think that I'm about to say is I don't think it was completely necessary. I think most people that play in a tactical mil-simish playstyle, they usually queue up with their friends in a Discord call or something like that. So that little addition, although cool and very nice to have, isn't really like necessary, I guess. It's not something that a lot of players really click on. They usually just click on default. Even if they're playing recon, honestly, they just click on they pick on default because they don't want to be locked down to only playing recon or something like that. They'd want to like swap to other classes. However, I will say that I do like the fact that they swapped or they added a section for you to pick the vehicle squads. That's really nice, because now you can like dedicate drivers and like go into a squad knowing that you're spawning in on tanks or wanting to spawn in on tanks and other cars and like destructibles, like BTRs, your what do they call the gas something? Gas tiger, I think. Yeah, gas tiger. Spawn on those, and you know, do damage with those rather than actually like stay on like boots on the ground kind of gameplay. I like the fact that they added that, especially because there's a lot of times where I'll like spawn on a squad and they're just all in cars or all in tanks and I can't spawn anywhere. I might as well spawn like I just spawn on a flag. And that does get annoying. It gets really bothersome because, you know, you really try to like move or you want to try to do something with your team, or like one side of the map is like your team getting squashed, but none of your squad mates are there. Like, I get that. It's the same thing with Recon. Like, I understand why they added it. But the one that I just don't understand is the tactical. But I guess it, you know, if they don't have like a squad, maybe if they don't have a squad or something like that, it's nice to have. Because a lot of people take this game like more seriously than I do. I don't take, like, I'll admit that I take this game, and people on TikTok can see it too. Like, they'll hate on the game and I'll be like, it's not like I'll defend the game. I'll definitely say that the game is not what people make it out to be. The people will say like, oh, it's a Roblox copy or shit like that. And I'll say it looks like it. It doesn't play like it at all, but I can see why you make the assumption. That was one person. Or as other people will be like, this game is dead. I don't think it is. I think it's still got like a 30K player count. And yeah, you know, it's just like, I'll defend the game and I take it seriously. Like, I like to win. I like to play the game to win. I like, you know, doing well in the game. Like, not right now how I'm doing. 25 and 10, not horrible. But, you know, like, I take the game with like a sense of pride. But there's a lot of other people that will give out call outs 24/7. Like, this is annoying. They'll give out call outs 24/7. They'll like call out to their team. They'll call out to their party, to their squad. They'll ask for pings. They'll ask for everything. So I understand why they have it, but for the most part, every time I see someone have that playstyle, they're on Discord with each other, and they're just like chatting through that rather than through actual game chat. And there's nothing wrong with this game chat. Actually, in matter of fact, I think the game chat is actually pretty good now, since they fixed it to be like less delayed. Because before there was a bug in the game. I don't know if it was a bug or if it was an intended feature that they just reverted. But the voice chat was really delayed, and now it's not. So I think it's an okay system. I think it's good. Voice chat is like almost a staple in. It's a staple in almost every video game now, online game. So, and that's like one of the praise points that people gave this game when it first came out, was that it had VoIP. And sorry, not just VoIP, but proximity chat. So for a game that is boasting its proximity chat and having a delayed chat, it doesn't make much sense for it to have a delayed PC. So yeah, you know, like the people with that are in tactical groups tend to not join defaults, or they will join defaults and just play tactically anyways and argue. And that's not the only thing they did. They actually did something that I'm really surprised about, and that's that they nerfed snipers hard. Like, they don't even, I mean, in my opinion at least, they are so like bad now. I don't know how to explain it. So they went from one of like my least favorite classes to fight to probably like I don't even mind seeing one anymore. Like, if I get headshot by them, I now know it's like, okay, bro, like
What you mean, nah, I'm in your squad.
I know, like, okay, these guys are like just goated. So I'll tell you guys what they did first. So the first thing that they did was that they gave this is the part that shocked me. I'll say this part first. What they did was they gave snipers tracers. For those that don't know, it's like if you shoot your gun, the bullets will follow, or the bullet trail will follow. So you'll see where they shot from. Realistically, I don't know how it works. Like, okay, I'll say this as an American. I don't care about real life shooting guns and stuff. Oh, so I don't really watch. I used to watch like FPS Russia, and I guess like there was like the smoke from the barrels, but that's it. Like I never really cared about tracers. But in video games, you know, when a gun is hella accurate, yeah, I want a tracer, because especially if they're made to be, like, you see, there's a tracer right there. I'm not even sure if you guys realized it. In video games, like, they'll add a tracer if the gun is so powerful that, like, okay, you gotta, if you guys can barely see, especially with camo characters, if you can barely see where it's at, the tracer's there to, like, reveal where they're at. And I'm surprised. Sorry, I'm not sure if you guys could tell that this is live because I am stuttering on my words. I'm repeating everything. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, I heard someone. Oh. That is probably not the person I heard. But yeah, like, I didn't expect them to add that into this game because snipers were a huge issue. They're a big counter to most of the classes. Maybe not as much anymore since all classes except for, I think support has them too, has marksman rifles. So now you could just run like anti-sniper on all classes that aren't recon and engineer, or besides just recon and engineer, because that was your previous option, was to either counter snipe or to pick up engineer and use marksman rifles. You know, you didn't really have much of another possibility. But assault has it. I'm pretty sure medic has it. And NG, I for sure know kept his marksman rifles. This guy has every gun except for PDWs. So, yeah, like, I'm really surprised that they did that, especially since, like I said, since all classes have marksman rifles, it actually came as a shock to me that they added tracers. Granted, like, the farther that the shot is from, the less of a tracer there is. Like, these ones are like here for a second. But if they're like on a rooftop close to you or something like that, it's there for a while. It, like, I think for at least a second or a second and a half. So the farther it is, like, the less of a tracer there is, and the quieter the shot is. So, like, they actually want snipers to be like spawn campy kind of players, or not spawn camping, but camping in their spawn, I guess. I don't know what you would use to describe them. Aw, man, almost got more. But yeah, like, I'm really shocked that they did that. I don't think sniper is as big of an issue anymore, and honestly, I'm gonna be careful with the words I say, actually. I don't mind if they buff sniper a bit. So I don't know, I feel like they could buff the sniper just a little bit. I don't think the sniper really needed all the hard nerfs. It definitely needed some nerfs. It definitely did. And I think the nerfs that they added were a step in the right direction. But I think it was like, it was 3 steps in the direction, and they stepped over the kind of the point where they were. I think most of the complaint with sniper was to keep it viable, but to not like completely decimate it. And it's kind of sad to see, like, a lot of people still like snipers, and there is never going to be a point in time where recon isn't like the #1 class. Or the one of the most played classes. I think it's still above engineer, if I'm not mistaken, in play rate. But yeah, like, I think it's something that they need to address. Like, I don't know. I feel like now I just don't die. Oh, is this a new map? This is pretty. It's nice and pretty. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it besides the fact that, like, I don't think most people care much about. Oh, it's not a new map. Unless maybe they changed it a bit. No, this is weird. Okay, this feels new. Feels different. This is different. That's why. Okay, the saturation on this map is high. I can barely see that guy. Did they rework Frugus? That's unfortunate. I don't know. I've never seen this before. Yeah, like I said earlier, they updated the game while I was gone, and they added a lot of new things. But there's also the fact that while I was gone, the servers went through probably like the worst like experience ever. While I was gone, I was reading the Discord for my clan. Easy Gaming. By the way, go to our servers. I'm gonna shout them out. Why not? I went to our clan and I was looking at our Discord. It was bad. So a lot of people were joining the Discord just to say that our servers are breaking, our servers are bad. Like in the middle of the match, the servers would just shut down. And it got to a point where we couldn't run 3 of our 6 servers that were all of them were 127v127. And it was because unfortunately BattleBit's like 127 servers just couldn't handle it. Like they couldn't handle like the amount of players. So the game would just crash in the middle of a match. It would just crash and there was nothing you could do. Which that sucks. So when I heard about it, I was like, "Oh, I don't understand like what was up with the servers," because originally the admins were blaming themselves. They were like, nah, this is our bad. We're going to look at our servers on our side. Surely, like, this is nothing. And then they started talking with other server owners. I think, if I'm not mistaken, the ones for, or was it Ben's Club? Or probably another one. That they were having the same issues. So they came together and were like, okay, so servers are just down because of the last update. Which kind of sucks. Like, that definitely doesn't feel good for anyone, for the devs, nor does it feel good for the server owners. So, I was jealous that there was a new update and I couldn't make videos on it. But I was also like, damn, like, would I have anything good to say about the update? I don't know. So yeah, we're playing on 2.2.3b, if I'm not mistaken. This is where they added the sound changes, which a part of me likes a lot. A lot of people actually, I'm surprised. A lot of people hate the sound changes, but I like the sound change. I think the voice chat is a little funky now, but I mean, hearing someone crystal clear through 3 walls is definitely not like normal. So I understand why they did it so that way. Oh, excuse me. It's 2:30, so 2:30 in the morning, so I'm a little sleepy. Like I get why, I understand. Let me start it by saying this. I understand why people don't like it because sometimes there's gonna be gunshots that will whiz by you, and they will sound like. Pss, 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 pss. But before, the gunshots would just make the same noise, but they would make the same noise if they were in front of you, if they were behind you, if they were to the side. And now, like, you can actually tell the direction they're coming from. If you take damage, your ears are muffled. That's something interesting that I didn't think like they would do as well. I like that fact that they added that. A lot of people don't like that. I get it. I understand why. It's infuriating to have, but there's some elements of realism that you can add to a game. That will ruin the game, like gun jamming. In any FPS, if a gun is jammed, people will be upset. There's no way around it. Like, everyone's gonna be pissed. The person that dies to it will always be upset because they will say that it's unfair, but it's realistic, right? So they can't add gun jamming. So I think like them muffling the ears is like just enough realism that it's not like super annoying. Like you can't control when you get damaged, right? But you can control the amount of time that you are by like playing safer or playing like around corners, or sniping is a good one. Like for snipers, I'm sure like if when they die they accept it, bro. There's nothing to hear except the fact that there was a bullet at one point. So that's an ally one. There we go. Why are you healing me after? Hey. We're on the same team now. Now I don't feel like trash. Who thought we'd be here? Not me, huh?
No, not me.
Take out that bomb. But yeah, like there's an amount of realism that they should add to a military-based game, right? And then there's an amount of realism that they should just leave out. Every game should leave out. But I mean, if a game, like I hear this excuse a lot. Like people will say two things, right? Either games aren't realistic enough, or games are too realistic. It'll get one or the other, and usually it's from the same fucking people. So, I personally like the realism changes. I don't mind having these audio changes and priority sounds. Like, the game will prioritize having louder gunshots than louder voice chats, right? And to some people, that priority is mixed. Like, oh, I would rather hear voice chats because someone might be calling out. Usually, when people are talking in this game, and this is just a matter of fact, usually when people are talking in this game, it's not positive. It's not a call out. It's a complaint that how the fuck did I die? Or that's bullshit or something like that. So I like putting gunshots, directional gunshots makes way more sense to have priority over voice chat, right? And I'm going to be honest, I don't know if it has priority. I'm pretty sure it does because I hear gunshots louder than voice chat now. And I'm unsure as to the reason, but I'm pretty sure, like, I'm doing ass right now. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. I'm 7 and 8. I need to like lock in. Over here yapping away. This is what live commentators do all the time, by the way. Anywho, like I don't really know what is prioritized over what else, you know? Like I'm not sure if gunshots are actually prioritized over voice chat. That's up to the devs to decide, right? But in my opinion, if voice chat isn't prioritized over, or if voice chat is prioritized over gunshots, I feel like it kind of misses the point. I'm low, so I'm just gonna get the kill. Yeah. I die anyways. Oh, nice. Nope. Anywho, yeah. So again, it's up to for the devs to decide what has priority over what. But I feel like it should go bullets, then explosions, then voice chat. In my opinion. Oh, and vehicle sounds as well above voice chat. Like I feel like voice chat shouldn't be a priority, even though like this game is boosted by its voice chat and voice like proximity voice chat. I feel like in a very much casual / competitive game side, that voice chat should be in a sound system. It should not be prioritized over like the environment. Now, if it's like a suppressor or something like that, then yeah, okay, put it underneath voice chat because you're not supposed to hear suppressors. But if they're too close, then yeah.
Can I get a revive? Thanks, sir.
Get back out there, Barry. Barry the vegetable. Or so. Wow, I'm so stupid. That he's not a vegetable. It's a fruit. Oh my god, it's so late. It's so late. It's so late. I caught it. Nah, because I'm not stupid because I caught it immediately. So don't even comment that. But yeah, like it's up to for the devs to decide, or maybe they give the players the option. Maybe some players, you know, can control the priority. I don't know. Like this is like literally my first day out here in this update. And I'm excited to try everything new. It's really cool that they gave us the like oh, gunshots. Okay. Oh, gunshots. Oh, I think I seen him. Oh, that's a BTR. Yeah, if I had the choice to peek a sniper or peek a BTR, I'm peeking the sniper. okay. Never mind. He seen me. I think he just seen like barely my shoulder, and he killed me. Over the rocks, maybe?
Don't have anybody covering our ass, so that was my bad.
You're good.
Thanks, man.
No problem.
Good machine gun throw skills. I'm gonna stay here since this is a good machine gun area.
I honestly thought that was an enemy one. I was gonna see if anyone was gonna shoot at it. I was like, never mind. Ah, man, it's an interesting update for sure, and I don't think I don't think that the community is really reacting super negatively towards it, but they definitely don't like it much from the few games that I've played. It isn't really either. It's not either sorry guys, hang on. It's not talked about much or it's not liked much. It's one or the other. And I'll say it here. I don't think a lot of people talk about it because a lot of people probably don't even realize it. And maybe some of them are just like, don't care. Like a lot of people don't care. I'm sure that's another part of it too. Nice. Yeah, so like I think that the game is getting a bit more like cleaned up. Something that I and a lot of other people said that the game should do is like focus on the features that it has right now rather than adding new ones, and like just better them. Because mind you, these devs are kind of new. They're modders. Literally, they modded Unturned for BattleBit. That was the original idea. And for a bunch of modders, like that is something. This is something amazing. So I'm happy that they made the decision to rework the sound, and I encourage the devs to keep trying out new experimental things, like the group changes and like the sound system changes. I think that's really important for the game to experience these changes, and also the fact that they're shaping up the meta in a different way than I think anyone really thought. Oh wow. Than anyone really thought. Like they, instead of nerfing guns or buffing guns, they were just like, hey, we'll give a bunch of new guns to a bunch of people and remove some guns from other people. Like the medic lost SMGs, while the engineer lost PDWs. Or is it vice versa? I don't know. Damn, he dropped far.
And I just got.
Yeah. Good. There's someone here. He might be holding the stairs. We're good. Keith throws a C4 and kills us both. That's cringe. Whatever though. Yeah. So like they're shaping up the meta in different ways, and they're shaping up like just different like classes in different ways, and I'm all here for it. In all honesty, I'm enjoying the game for what it's worth, for what it is. Even like I think missing my shots. I'm bad. Like I think the devs deserve more support than what they get and more recognition. Unfortunately, they didn't even get like nominated for anything and the Game Awards, which is really surprising to me, since I guess the hype kind of died down for it, and that's fine. The game came out literally in the middle of the year, and it was big for the time that it was out. Everyone was streaming it, everyone was playing it for I think at least a month. 120 player counts was crazy. So I understand why it doesn't have a higher player count now, but I feel like they deserve something. Indie dev or something, indie multiplayer game or something. Not nothing. Like I don't know. I wish that they got something. Just a nomination. They definitely would have lost versus, and I hate to say it, they definitely would have lost versus some of the other options up there, but I still think that they deserve just a nomination, because that in and out of itself is a huge achievement. We can talk about the Game Awards too. I'm surprised. I will say this. I am very surprised how many nominations Spider-Man got without winning anything. Damn. Head glitching. Not even flaming. I'm surprised how many nominations got and 0 awards. Like, it was not going to win Game of the Year. It came out the same year as Baldur's Gate. It's not happening, right? I was going to press right click and I missed. Fortunate. It was not going to be Baldur's Gate. No matter what anyone says, it was not going to. I even had a bet with it. I got my 15 bucks out of it. I just spawned, man. But I think it deserved some awards. Sound design, maybe not. Game of the Year, definitely not. But direction or art style or sound, like something, guys. Like it deserved something. I didn't even play the game, but I watched a lot of content. I don't have a PS5. I didn't even play the game, and I'm like, it deserves something. I'm so sorry for you Spider-Man fans. Like, y'all just were not having it. There was no like, I don't even know. I can't even explain it to you. It's a Sony game curse. Like, a lot of them get nominated, but they'll never get rewarded for it. I guess Last of Us was the last one that I remember, which that's pretty funny. But I'm surprised that The Last of Us was the last Sony game to get an award, if I'm not mistaken, which came out 2 or 3 years ago. Nope, I got hit with a sniper. Yeah, I'm not liking this map. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Maybe it's because I'm trash. That's definitely a possibility. Yeah, that's tough. Like, I'm just doing trash right now. It's late. Do wish my team would do something though. But yeah, like, there's a lot of games that I think deserved a nomination, and then there's a lot of other games I'm like, why did this get nominated? Ugh, excuse me. But yeah. Oh, you got him. Nice. Another game that I thought deserved a win was Hi-Fi Rush. I don't know why it didn't get one. I don't even remember what game it lost to be honest. And that was a game that's another game I don't play. Wow, I'm noticing, like, I'm not that much of a gamer. Like, I play games, but I play, like, only a few games. I don't know. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know. There's another couple of games that I'll just watch or something like that, and I'll be like, that deserves sound design, or that deserves direction, art direction, visual direction, or something. When I heard Alan Wake 2, a game that I'm gonna be honest, I never even heard about until Game Awards. It was like a superb experience. I don't know. I didn't play it. I didn't even watch content on it. I didn't hear about it until Game Awards. Maybe I should. You know, the damn thing won so many awards. I might as well see what it's all about. Oh, Double frag. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure each game like that won an award deserved it, but I don't know. I guess I didn't play the game, so my opinion isn't like really important, but rarely ever does someone play all games in a nomination. It's like I played all these games and neither one of these games deserved to win. Only this one did because it only did something interesting. Rarely does that ever happen. Rarely. And if it does happen, oh my god, bro. How do you have that time? I barely have time to play a game that's like 5 years old and I've had it for 4. You know? And these people are beefing in the chat. I just looked up. I'm sleepy. So EP. I'm so EP. I hear the drone. I know it's above me, but it's not like going towards me. Thanks to the sound. Nice one. Like, I don't know. That's good. It's I am so lucky to have got that. Nice. I want to say something here. So, for those that don't know, those last 2 TikToks that I made, by the way, go follow my TikTok. I did something that I was thinking about doing, like just for the fun of it, and also to support the devs a bit, which was buy another account. A lot of people will say that's stupid, and I understand, but if I borrowed the game from one Steam account to the other, I wouldn't be able to keep the settings for each one separately, and also I wouldn't be able to play on both accounts. I'd be able to play on like a second account for like 5 days or so. Oh, does he turn around? Does he know? He didn't know. Nice. That was lucky. So yeah, like, oh, behind me, tough. It's like how do I explain it? I did it because of 3 things. Like I said, excuse me. I put a time limit on if I borrowed a Steam game, I would borrow it on a time limit, right? Second thing was I wouldn't be able to have my OBS open at the same time. And a third thing was I like the devs. Like, these guys are genuinely fun, entertaining to watch. They listen to the community. They deserve the support. So I got a second account just so that way I could prove to people, like in my videos, that I am playing early game. I am playing like at the point that they're playing. I am playing mid game to show that I'm playing at the point that they're playing at. Because I don't want to have like a biased like standpoint, like, oh, this game is easy, you just need to get to the first like 30 kills. And I still say that it's like the first 30 or so kills will be the hardest kills to get. After that, it's easy peasy. Like, it's so, I can't believe I said that, easy peasy. It's easy as pie. That's even worse. Whatever, bro. Like, it's not difficult to get kills with the game as soon as you get attachments, or good attachments. I'm getting so like trashed. I'm 24 and 31. Doing so bad. Like, I did that just so that way I could get the screenshots of the builds. I know what builds to go at certain time points, and you know, like I know what to do in at the time of, like, you know, like I limit myself at least for the low elo. I'll talk about these TikToks first before the game ends. With all the low level builds, I limited myself to the first 20 levels. I'll specify if a build is not available at level 20 or under, or level 0 even. And I made sure all of like the requirements were 20 or 25 or 50 kills minimum, right? Or maximum. Minimum was 0. Like you could have no attachments on some of those guns. UMP was like one that I went through and was like, okay, this is probably like the highest, because unfortunately you don't get the barrel for a long while. So yeah, like that's what I limited myself to. For the next video though, I'm going to increase it for mid-game builds. It's going to be until level 75. Or sorry, not 75. That's
Go fuck yourself, kid.
okay, that guy was rude. Limited myself to level 50 and having 100 to 150 kills. Just so that way, like, you know, you're at a point in the game where the guns that you get will just have a lot of kills on them just for being like those guns, right? And to be fair, the best attachments are unlocked. The best attachments are unlocked the first like 50 kills, I'd say. Maybe some guns are different. Like snipers tend to take a little bit more kills and therefore time, even though them having like one kill per bullet and only having like 35 bullets at like maximum. They tend to require more because it's a guaranteed kill per shot. So like they'll take like 90 kills or so to get like a full build. So yeah, look forward to those TikToks. That's a damn shame I have to stop the video there. I did really bad that game actually. I went 28-34. I had 6 less kills than I did deaths. That's unfortunate. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in another video. Bye.